Elon has been in the news for a lot of bizarre shenanigans, and once more, he's in the talk of the town. However, this time, the tech icon is paying for the sins of his father. Elon Musk came out with some news that managed to leave the entire world in shock. We don't think Elon himself saw this one coming. What exactly did Errol say, and how is Musk dealing with it? Stick around to find out. Earlier this month, Errol revealed 3 years ago he had an unplanned kid with his stepdaughter, Giga Pradilt, and the news came out after Musk's own revelation about fathering a set of twins with a top executive at Neuralink. Errol sat down in an interview with his son and made a shocking revelation. Apparently, Musk was still living with Giga after their son was born. Well, that's not something you hear every day. Thankfully, it's not really confirmed at the moment. Errol has not gotten around to testing the DNA, but according to him, the kid looks exactly like his other daughters, Rose and Tosca, mixed up. He further added that she looked exactly like Rushi, and she even behaves like him. So it's not hard for him to make a guess. Worst of all, it doesn't look like the 78-year-old is ashamed of it. He said that the only thing we are on Earth is for reproduction. The kid in question was born in 2019. Errol and Heidi Beyotzelt, Giga's mother, were married for 8 years, during which they had 2 kids. He married Heidi after divorcing Musk's mom, May Haldeman, in 1979. In total, Elon Musk is now the father of 7 kids, including Elon himself. How did Musk handle it? Well, not well at all. He apparently went berserk after learning that his South African engineer father had impregnated his stepsister, one with whom he spent his childhood with. Musk and his father have never been on good terms. The two had a falling out after Errol divorced Musk's mom. Since then, we've rarely seen Elon talk about his father, except in an interview back in 2017. None of them are kind words though. He went as far as to say that his father had a carefully thought out plan of evil, and even accused him of doing every crime one can possibly think of. It's all too terrible to even think of, according to him. Guess Elon was really right. Tosca, Elon's brother, has even talked about how abusive Errol has been as a father. With this newfound information, these two has never been more at odds. Elon is absolutely disgusted by his father, and we doubt we would ever be seeing the two sitting at a table anytime soon. How are Musk's older brother and sister handling it? Well, they aren't doing too well either. Like Elon, they're in shock. They're having a hard time wrapping their head around it. Why wouldn't they be? It's their sister he's talking about. Half-sister, but still. Heidi Mary Musk also has some words on the matter. She expressed her thoughts on the Daily Beast, and they aren't pretty. Heidi, like Elon, thinks Errol is a very bad man. She doesn't think that Errol deserves to be a father. In her words, Errol is a bad man who's repeatedly caused great pain for his children and her, and now, with this news of a kid with his stepdaughter, he's only brought shame to the entire family. The entire family is furious that he can make his own stepchild pregnant. They may be furious at Errol, but none of this extends to Giga. Heidi made it very clear in her interview that she still supports Giga. It's only Errol who deserves the hate. She further added that they've tried to make peace with the entire situation, but Errol has managed to ruin everything once more. And that's all we know about that front. Thanksgiving dinner just got a whole lot more awkward, that's for sure. Musk's family revelations have always been rocky to begin with, and this news might just have shattered the house for good. It's hard to see Musk's family recouping from this. We'll know more with time. That's not the only bombshell that Errol has dropped recently. In the same interview, he revealed that he was asked by Colombian companies to donate his sperm so they can create more Elon Musks. Yup, you heard that right. Apparently, his sperm will be used to impregnate high-class women, and it gets even more outrageous. The company only offered him first-class travel and a 5-star stay in a Latin American paradise as compensation. It's wilder and wilder news with Senior Musk. The internet is already having a hard time reading about it. One can only imagine the state of his family is going through. Hopefully, there'll be no more of it in the future for the rest of the Musk's family's sake. God knows they had enough of it. Click one of the 2 videos on the screen right now.